Before I show you the style, I'm going to show you the basic technique I'm going to be using repeatedly in this style. And how I'm going to do that is by taking a large section, smoothing it out, grabbing about midway, and then twisting it in on itself. Then pinning that twist by skimming with a bob pin, going straight down, between the twist and the hair on the scalp, like so. Essentially, this is what we're going to be doing over and over, or in various ways. And now I'm going to show you the style itself. Let's begin by taking a scoop section off the back of the head of the hair. Then take that section and tie it into a knot. And that knot, if you were to release it, it'd just let go. But if you spray it with hairspray, it will hold. So I'm going to take that knot and I'm going to spray it with Kendra Volume Spray. All products I use, I'll put in the link in the description, okay? Now, because I want to create a great deal of texture, I'm going to also put in a second knot. And I'll just kind of work that hairspray on there a little bit. Tie in a second knot. And then twist it in on itself into a nice bun. This is essentially our anchor. We're going to use this as a base for this style. Don't forget the hairspray, right? Now we twist it on in, and notice this will give us a base that stands up and gives us a lot of texture. Doesn't that look nice? Now I'm going to use a bob pin and anchor that in. You could use a hairpin and then a bob pin. This time I'm using a bob pin straight on through the base of it. A little bit of volume spray, squeeze it in for texture. Now my side section. Side section I'm going to take and the side section goes from the front all the way to just behind the ear actually. I'm going to paddle brush that back, spray it with some volume spray, get it nice and smooth, even dampen it with the hairspray. And then I'm going to bring this around to the top of the bun in the back, or top of the knot in the back. I'll show you what I mean right here. Okay, so bring that back nice and smooth. Bring it over the knot, around, and now this is where it's going to be anchored on the left side. You'll notice now that what I'm going to do is open the pin so that I can get all the hair in there and keep it fairly close, the diagonal of the bob pin, to the knot. Now on the side section here, you'll notice that the right side is a little higher, the left side is a little lower. I'll show you what I mean here. As we go over to the left side, I take the section, I use my paddle brush. See how that parting is lower? I do that because I like the asymmetry or a little bit of off-beat angle to it. I don't want it to be totally symmetric. It's up to you. Try it either way. But you can see here, I went higher on the right side than the left, and I typically will do that kind of thing. Again, bring it back, and now take it over the knot. Well, actually I'm going to use a comb to clean it out more. Bring it all the way over, keep it nice and snug so it's got a nice smooth feeling. Now you remember where my pin was before? I'm going to take a bob pin and I'm going to anchor again in the same spot. That's going to help me to lock one pin on another and help to secure what I've got. And that will be one of three. Now, we're going to take and release the top section. And the top section I'm going to part at a diagonal in the front and get that separated and bring it forward, get out of the way. Take from the top of the front of the ear to the crown and just clean it out, comb it up. And do the same twisting technique I mentioned before. Twist it in on itself and pin it down in the same way. Now if you need to, just back that up and watch it over. It's the same movement every time. Once you've got that, you've got it underhand. Now let's take this loose ponytail and just twist it, and then using a hairpin, okay, you can see the difference between the bob and the hairpin, twist the section around and then use the hairpin to anchor it down. If you need to secure it further because of your hair type, then you could turn around and put a bob pin going across that in the hair. Now notice I just adjust this until I can hide the pin, but I'm also anchoring it securely. Sometimes it might take you a moment or so, but you know, you can do it. Now on to the front section, front and top section. I take the entire fringe area, I section off on the left so that I can have some going behind and around the knot and some hanging down. I take it, I do the same twisting technique. This time as I wrap it around, I bring it around the knot, I run it through the twist, and then I pin it in. This gives me height in the front, and it gives me a bit of texture sticking out, which I do like. I'm glad you took the time to stop and take a look at this video. I do appreciate you doing just that. I'd like to get your impression on this, so if you want to leave a comment in the comment section, please feel comfortable in doing so. If you have an interest in the products that I use, I will put a link in the description for any products that I do use, and I should let you know, in the interest of full disclosure, that I do have an affiliate relationship with them, utilizing that relationship to help pay for the expenses that are incurred by creating such videos. Let me know what you think. Thank you for taking the time to visit with us.